What's up, guys? Welcome back to the studios. Lock here. If you're new, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get into locking down some content. We're back with a new one today. We got Hulkbuster here. Today we're going to talk about him specifically and his new 3099 uniform, what he is, what he's about, what he can do and what he can't, and the best way to optimize him in game modes. So first off, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at him. Mine's already tier 2, level 60. I had him built up, well, semi-built up, long time ago. I got basic Odins on him. Most of his skills are already done. He is not transcended. He only has a type 1 rank enhancement. He's got an overdrive ISO 8 set. And he has a guard break, HP, physical shield obelisk. Uniform wise, I got the uniform at legendary with double dodge and HP. His overall uniform options is going to be Black Bolt, Daredevil, Wolverine X-Force, Venom, and the last one is Sentinel Nimrod is his last uniform option. I will eventually do that one, just not at the moment. As for his skills, he's got a lot of utilities that are going to be useful for you. He's got a great leadership for Iron Man. His regular all ally leadership, 35% increase of all attacks, is going to be good for World Boss Legend. He comes with a 35% max HP increase for Technokinetic allies. For those of you who don't know who those are, there is a filter in here, if I can find it, right here. And we're going to go to all abilities, and you're going to see this machine tag here. That's going to be your Technokinetic. So you can tap on that, and it will show you every Technokinetic type character in the game, or I call it machine type, which is going to be Iron Man, War Machine, Doc Ock, Vision, all these guys here, which is kind of good. Not a huge plethora of what we would call options, but they're there. Outside of that, his other passive is going to be basically for himself, Super Armor, which is increased guard break, skill damage, bonus damage. He also has a damage decrease of 30%. Most of his skills are kind of so-so. He does have accumulation. He's got a little bit of all defense down and incapacitation with some invincibility. He's got a 35 frenzy buff here. Nothing super fantastic. He's not gonna be like your meta game breaking character, but he is gonna perform for you. Honestly, in my opinion, he's not gonna, outside of say World Boss Legend or being a leadership and a support character in PvE, he's not gonna really do a lot. I mean, he can perform. You transcend him, get him his skills, give him, maybe a rage or something, he'll do okay, but he's not gonna shine there. In my opinion, where he's gonna shine the most is gonna be in PvP, because of his HP increase support, because of his all attack support. I mean, just having him on a team with somebody who already has high HP, they're gonna sky like Iron Man or Vision. Somebody like that who already has high HP is gonna benefit from him a lot. So my recommendation is, if you're thinking about picking up this uniform, consider it more for AC and maybe a timeline battle support, maybe. I wouldn't even go as far as timeline battle, but I would say he's going to be a very, very big boy for Ace Alliance Conquest. So keep that in mind. As for his ability in game modes, we're going to go ahead and check him out here real quick. We'll jump into some Proximal World Boss here. We'll do stage 69. Let's pull her out of here, and we'll give him a shine. Now I want to give it all these characters a good shake, so I am going to give them a support and a leadership, where normally I would just give them just whatever. But I'm going to give them a half decent support and leadership here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go with that. That'll be good. And see what he can do. Now, mind you, I don't have a proc on him. He doesn't have a damage proc on him for an obelisk. It's just, I built him more for defensive purposes for, like I said, AC. His rotation is super straightforward, super easy, nothing major. You're going to 3, delay cancel 4 into the, well, no, I did that backwards. That was my bad. You're going to 3, delay cancel 5, delay cancel 4. You want to delay the 5 until he hits the ground and you see all those rocks come up. 3, 5, delay cancel into the 4, and let it all just kind of rip for you. Now, if you had a proc, you'd see a lot better damage than this. But again, I built him for PvP, specifically AC. But you can see even at level 60, just regular tier 2, he can hold his own. He's pretty much face tanking. He can do some decent damage here. Nothing, absorbently fantastic, but he can perform. And obviously with his HP, damage reduction, and all that, he can basically face tank her no problem whatsoever. And we got some damage with it. Now, I will say he cannot finish this fight. He will not be finishing this because, I don't have a proc on him. I don't have any damage increases. I mean, I do have an overdrive ISO 8 set on him, but that was on him from before. I probably will be switching his ISO 8 set to either binary power or protect the captain, again specifically for AC, because of his defense and the fact that he can just face tank. But I'm not going to go into a super long video about Hulkbuster. I mean, what you get is what you see. We got her down to the first face change here. We're going to just completely ignore that and just go into it. Now, I'm not going to say he can't die, because he can. Obviously, she deals energy damage, and he's a combat type character. But he can tank pretty well here. You will get extra damage if you use that 3 and get hit, sort of like Sharon Rogers. It's not going to be super amazing damage, but you can see that you get a little bit of a boost there from it. But this is pretty much Hulkbuster. He's going to be more of your AC tank character, good for locking down land slots with heavy defenses. If I would suggest CTP wise, if you're a free-to-play player who only has so many CTPs, or has no CTPs, or has only the low-end CTPs, you could put an egg on him, but I would highly suggest putting an obelisk that has HP recovery rate and invincibility, maybe. More so for the HP and invincibility, simply because it will make him that much more tanky than he already is. Plus, the added HP will stack his HP even higher when you consider that 35% bonus. So that's a plus there. But outside of being an amazing leadership and a support, would suggest AC character all day. He has the tankiness for it, and then he could definitely be used for World Boss Legend as a leadership and a support. One of the best ones, honestly, because of his all-attack leadership. and the fact that he can work with Vision and the new Iron Man, or not the new Iron Man, the new War Machine coming. But that's Hulkbuster, and we're going to go ahead and jump out of this fight because we already know he can't finish this. I'll jump back over here. But as you can see, just at tier 2 level 60, counting my cards and such, he's sitting at almost 60k HP right now. And that's just nuts. I have a couple of legend grade Uru on him. Nothing, I think those are crit damage if I'm not mistaken. But overall, he's sitting thick. Could he finish the stage? No. Can he tank the stage? Absolutely. Definite uniform worth picking up if you're more into PvP or more specifically AC oriented in the game. Definitely worth picking up. Worth picking up if you're PvE and more into World Boss Legend, World Boss Ultimate. He's going to definitely be a great leadership and support for any of your machine type character teams that you choose to use, especially if you use Iron Man. But that's Hulkbuster. This is Locke signing out. Have a good one.